Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, I'm going to update Zilliqa Populous Xem and Monero, right, about their RSI. If you remember, this it's going to be a series of 4 coins I'm going to be following just for fun, right? Yeah, let me know what you think down below the comment section, right? We're going to follow these coins from the RSI of just about this area of 50, right? When we started the series, this is the 3rd video, right? So when we started the series, the RSI was, averaging just about like 55 to 56, right? Now, we're going to start with the Zilliqa, right? When we started the video, right, Zilliqa was just about 54, right? And then Zilliqa still like, lagging behind compared to like the rest, right? Populous, Xem, and Monero, right? So it is pretty interesting, right? And then Zilliqa, just for reference, right? Zilliqa is one of the the next batch of altcoin to be going crazy before the end of the month, right? So keep that in mind. So it has to mature, so it makes sense, right? So what I'm looking for Zilliqa to do, right, let's go ahead and take a look at the price action first. What I'm looking for Zilliqa to do is Zilliqa to make this nice bottom formation, right? Just that, another move to the downside, and then probably retest this area of support, right? So I don't think it's gonna break it, just like I said, like for XLM, right? I mean, actually XLM, I thought it's gonna break it, but XLM didn't break it. So XLM kind of gave me like reference point. So I don't think like Zilliqa gonna break it neither, right? Because I confirmed this pattern with XLM, right? And some other alt I can't remember, but I'm expecting Zilliqa to come back and retest this area before a very impulse move to the upside, right? So this way the RSI, still building up, right? We get this correction just about this area. So nice correction, gonna move just about this area before we break this area, because the RSI doesn't have any resistance, so it doesn't make any sense for the RSI to be lagging behind, right? So you take a look at it, right? The only resistance we had, right, for Zilliqa is just about this area, right? And if you follow my Zilliqa videos, you know like what I mean, because as soon as we broke this area, I said like the RSI gonna come back and retest it, and that's what we exactly did. So the RSI is moving slow. The current RSI level is just about 52, so it is just moving slow to let the price get the necessary correction in order to get more momentum to the upside, right? So expect like a very let's say a very impulse aggressive move to the upside, like just by next week, right? I'm expecting Zilliqa to make this move just about this area, and then at least challenge the this crossover, right? Just about this area, because we don't have any, as soon as we break this area, we don't have any other resistance as far as price, right? Just about this crossover, just about this area. So keep an eye on Zilliqa, right? I'm gonna update the price, the next 24 to 48 hours. The next coin we're gonna take a look at is Populous. When you take a look at Populous, we're gonna start with the RSI, right? When you take a look at the RSI of Populous, it made like a big progression, right? So the RSI was just about like 56, and now it's like 59, right? I think it went up to, let's see, like 64 last night, but yesterday, but it kind of like got a pullback. So it was Populous was kind of very volatile last night, right? Like almost like a 15 to 20% move to the upside, and then a rapid decline. So that's one of the downside about Populous. It is very volatile. You can see like even like on a downtrend, you can see this big spike to the upside just about this area also, right? It is like natural for Populous to make this type of move. You can see like even like just about this area also, we got this big spike to the downside with very low volume. So I wasn't concerned, right? As soon as I saw this, I wasn't concerned because the volume was very low. Nobody was buying basically, so nobody was trying to sell basically. So but somebody just dumped it, so there were no like buyers at all. So but when you take a look at Populous, we got a big rejection just about this area of the 100 EMA. So it is going to be quite interesting, the next few days. I want to see like how Populous is going to be reacting, because most coin, as soon as they got a squeeze just about this area, they're going to start to get volatile. So Populous is no difference, right? Either you're going to have to like be very aggressive just about this area of 100 EMA and break it, you know, or the 100 EMA gonna give you like tough time. So Populous is experiencing tough time, right? So that's about it for Populous. I'm gonna update the price like the next 24 to 48 hours, right? The next coin we're gonna talk about is NEM. When you take a look at NEM, when we started the video, NEM was just about 56. The current RSI level is almost 58, right? So probably was higher than 58 last night, so like maybe 70. But you know, just because we got, you know, the RSI basically is telling you like the price history. I mean, the price history, right? It doesn't tell you like where you're going. It's just telling you like where you're coming from. I don't know if you understand, you know, what I mean or not. So even though the RSI is 77 now, 4 hours ago the RSI might be like, you know, 70. I mean, the RSI is, you know, 68 right now, but the 4 hours ago the RSI could have been like let's say 71, 72, right? But you know, since we got some rejection, you know, the RSI kind of you know, declined a little bit. But going back to the RSI, NEM is very promising, right? When you take a look at it, nice bottom formation, you know, big, you know, a very big divergence, right? So big support from the 50 EMA. So NEM is pretty much one of the most successful among these 4 coins, right? I've been covering these coins like just like 3 days ago. So, but NEM is very promising. So what I'm expecting from NEM is to make a move and challenge this area of 100 EMA. So I'm not sure how NEM going to be able to do it. RSI is getting extended, so it has to do it very quick. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but it has to do it very quick before the RSI, you know, start to decline or, you know, get, you know, seriously overextended. But at the same time, it's not, I don't think NEM gonna be like seriously overextended unless like we break this area of 100 EMA. So and then even if we get like overextended, I don't see like NEM going to like a 91 or, you know, 95 on the RSI. So I'm expecting like 74 to 75, right? Just like the rest of the alt before a bull flag, another bull flag, and then RSI gonna come back down to this area, right? And get a, you know, support just like that. So as soon as we get to this area, I'm expecting price to make this move, RSI to come back here, and then NEM gonna move to the upside. So NEM is pretty bullish, at least for the short term. So remember this pattern, right? So today is just about like a mid-March, right? So remember this pattern when you're watching this video in like next 2 months or so. The next coin we're going to talk about is Monero. When you take a look at Monero also like start to look like very promising, no issues at all. Look at the RSI, right? When I zoom in, you can see the RSI is looking great, like basically a nice straight line, right? Not a straight line, but not too much noise, right? On the price, not a lot of noise. Like, let's see, you got like maybe 8 straight days, right? Just like this way. So 8 straight days, 9 straight days in this bear market is pretty good, right? So if you're holding a Monero, you're pretty happy, right? Probably pretty happy. So what I'm expecting from Monero, at least like for the RSI, when we started the series, Monero was just about 56. The RSI is now like 60, right? So it is pretty healthy, you know, not too much volatility. The price is increasing like, you know, in a normal rate, right? So you would be expecting this type of increase, slow growth rate, right? Not a rapid growth rate, just like Populous, and then get slammed back down. So I'm expecting Monero to make a very surprising move, like a 15 to 30% move to the upside. But it has to be done before you know, the market turned bearish again. So Monero is pretty promising. Nice crossover, you know, big support from this trend line. You take a look at this trend line, right? Been a support since like mid-December, since like the bottom. So it is quite interesting. That's the same bottom, you know, push the price up, and that's the same bottom again, right? The same trend line from the bottom. So I'm expecting at least a 1-to-1 extension from the second support, just about this area, before, you know, a slight, you know, pullback and a slight pullback and let's say, let me just draw just about this area. I'm expecting this trend line, just about this trend line right here, just about. So after that, we could be getting like a nice bull flag, just like let's see, just like Dash, right? Dash made this bull flag, right? So, and then another 1-to-1 extension. So I think like Monero has bottom, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how this let's see, bull flag going to be structure. It all depends, right? If you're gonna get like a rising wedge or a falling wedge. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, right? So, but keep an eye on Monero the next 24 to 48 hours, even like next like 2 months, right? So that's about it for today. If you like the content, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and let me know what you think down below the comment section. Thank you for watching.